Well, a very good evening to you. I suppose, depending on where you're watching, it could be a very good afternoon or indeed a good morning. Well, we've been speaking about it for years here in Orkney, and it is in fact nearly upon us. 37 days till the Island Games get underway here. In fact, in exactly 37 days' time, then the opening ceremony will be coming to a close and the teams will be marching down the road here ready for the action to begin. Well, badminton, of course, a very popular sport here in Orkney and popular right across our games family. It has been a mainstay right from the very beginning in 1985. It has been at every games bar a minor vacation back in Rhodes in 2007. Well, fiercely contested in the individual events, fiercely contested also in the team event, and that is why we are here tonight to find out who will be playing who come July 13th. Well, before we get on to the draw itself, one or two introductions to make. Firstly, we've got Elaine Gray here, the badminton coordinator for Orkney 2025, also one of my old mixed doubles partners, and we couldn't have Elaine without her sidekick, Myra Nicholson, here. The pair of them will be overseeing things, making sure that our balls here get into the draw machine and everything runs accordingly. Also in attendance, Bob Clouston. Bob is for our Clouston Limited, the main sponsors of the badminton event. He is our witness for tonight. He's going to make sure that everything is above board. And also, if anybody comes here in the summer and they don't want to leave, Bob is the person to speak to about building a house too. Well, the people that you can't see at the moment that I'm going to introduce now are perhaps the most important people involved in this whole process tonight. They are junior badminton players here in Orkney, the Island Games stars of the future, I am sure, and they are going to have the very important task of pulling the balls out of the draw machine and putting them into groups A, B, C, D. We'll give them all a name check. Rebecca Seater, Eva Hamill, Murray Clark and Fraser Cooper. Good luck to all of them. Well, a little bit about how this is all going to work. We have 16 teams entered this time around. That's quite a good number because it means that there will be 4 groups of 4. Now the teams have been ranked 1 to 16 by the technical committee based on estimated strength, past results and the likes, and then they've been divided into our 4 pots here. Teams 1 to 4 are in pot 1, teams 5 to 8 are in pot 2, 9 to 12 in pot 3, and then teams 13 to 16 are in pot 4. Each group will be comprised of 1 team then from each of those pots. Well, I know what you're thinking. Shut up, David. Let's get on with the draw because that's why we are here, and let's do that. Indeed, a wee thing to say before we start. Within pot 1, we actually have 2 top-seeded teams within that who are the winners and the runners up from last time. So the Faroe Islands are the top seeds, and Greenland, so they go into Group A, and Greenland are the second seeds. They automatically go into Group B. Hopefully you should be able to see that on your screens now, or at least very shortly. Well, the next thing that we have to do is find out who is going into Groups C and D, and that means for the first time tonight we will get the balls in the draw machine. Elaine, I'll hand over to you. So the 2 balls going in here are numbers 3 and 4. Number 3 is the Isle of Man, and number 4 is Minorca. So the first of these teams will go into Group C.
Number 3.
So going into Group C there, we have the Isle of Man, the birthplace of the games, of course. And in the Group D we have
Number 4.
Number 4, and that obviously is Minorca. So there now we have 1 team in each of the groups, A to D. Let's move on to the pot 2 teams. Elaine, if you could do the honours again. In pot 2 we have 5 is Guernsey, 6 is the Isle of Wight, 7 were near neighbours Shetland, and number 8 Orkney. We head back to Group A then and find out who will be joining the Faroe Islands in Group A.
Number 5.
Number 5. They're coming out in order here so far. That is Guernsey. Will be joining the Faroe Islands there in Group A. Guernsey, the winners of the very first team event back in 1985. On to Group B. Greenland already in there. They'll be joined by
Number 6.
Number 6, and again it's in order. We've got the Isle of Wight joining Greenland in Group B. We've got Shetland and Orkney left in this pot. Group C,
Number 8.
and that is number 8, Orkney. The hosts never won a medal at the Island Games. Could this be the time? They go into Group C alongside the Isle of Man. And of course we know who's coming out here, but we'll go through the process.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Shetland joining Minorca in Group D. So that's half the draw done already. We've got 8 of the teams in, but another 8 to go. We move on next to pot number 3, and in pot 3 we have 9 Gotland, 10 the Falkland Islands, 11 Gibraltar, and number 12 Inismon. Elaine, if you could get them in the machine, please. And of course we'll go back around to Group A. Moira, if you could give them a sugar boot. So the Faroes and Guernsey in Group A, the third team.
Number 12.
Number 12, and number 12 there is Inismon, also known as Anglesey, Welsh Islands. They are in Group A. And in Group B from pot 3 we have
Number 10.
number 10, and that is the Falkland Islands. They go into Group B, so we've got 2 teams left there.
Number 9.
Number 9, that's Scotland. They join the Isle of Man and Orkney in Group C. And our final team to come out of pot 3 to join Group D will be
Number 11.
number 11, and that of course is Gibraltar. Okay, let's get pot 4 in there now as well to complete the draw. Number 13 is Bermuda, number 14 the Cayman Islands, 15 is the Western Isles, and number 16 the Norwegian island of Freya. Our final team in Group A is
Number 14.
number 14, that is the Cayman Islands, completing Group A there. 3 balls left in here. Who will be in Group B?
Number 15.
Number 15, and number 15, fellow Scottish Islanders, the Western Isles, the Outer Hebrides. They go into Group B. Group C.
Number 13.
Number 13, that is Bermuda. They join the Isle of Man, Orkney, and Gotland. And Group D.
Number 16.
Number 16, there we have it. Freya completing the Island Games team event draw there. Well, that's it. Over in a flash, isn't it? Plenty of stuff for folk to discuss over the next month or so. I'm sure I'll be going away and doing that right away. I'll tell you what, it's going to be some atmosphere there come the middle week of July. I can just about feel the temperature rising and the noise that's going to be in the Picky Arena already. But for now, fellas here, have a very good night.